these are all sacrifices we're making, and of course, we'll continue to do it for the sake of our people, and the trouble and nightmare we continue to go through from the hands of these wicked elements, selfish, greedy, and criminal-minded folks in power. Uh, Singu Ayini, Jeremy Doer, Agatha Glasgow, Adolphus King Chris, Soklo Jr., are all joining and, of course, contributing to the show this morning. You too can be a part of it right here on the big station, the People's Radio, this morning. So, the Liberia National Police is in the news, and I'm going to take like, and I'm going to take 10 calls. We'll do that quickly, right? Assessing the reaction of our people to this release from the Liberia National Police about noise pollution, targeting religious centers and speakers and all of that. And then one will ask, is this really the urgency in the country? With all of the issues happening. Mhm. So this is what the police posted. Say your freedom to amplify sound ends where your neighbor's peace begin. This is a quote from the Liberia National Police indicating to all of you. So your freedom as a church or a mosque to amplify your sound while worshiping ends where your neighbor's peace begin. So in following of that, the Liberia National Police is saying, going forward, you will not be allowed to open your speaker loud and create what they would deem noise for the people. And this is quite interesting, right? For a country like Liberia, and we see these as a form of worship, and everybody, especially I can say for we the Muslim, basically the reason we mount the speaker is that when we are making the azan, it goes louder to remind the brotherhood that it's time for prayer and all of that. So, but the regime says no, it's okay, no need for reminder. You got to moderate the speaker to the limit of your service center. So for the church, right? The church open the speaker. Sometimes some churches will embark on nighttime worship, and it'll be like that. So the enforcement, I don't know how they're going to enforce it, but they've said that they're going to come after these things. The police also said excessive noise is no longer just a nuisance; it is a violation of the law. Excessive noise is a violation of the law. When you're playing music, you have your club and your speaker is out there, you're playing music and the sound is loud, right? It's noise. So I don't know what's going to happen with these advertisement trucks that go around and all of that, right? The Liberia National Police, working with the Environmental Protection Agency, is commencing strict enforcement of noise pollution from bars, outdoor speakers, and religious institutions. What do you think from the perspective of the religious institution, from the perspective of the bars, and the perspective of other outdoor speakers and what have you? Is this a kind of clamp down on freedom of religious practices, or a kind of clamp down on uh, people entertainment rights and all of that? What do you think? Should this be what the government focuses on when there are real challenging issues there to look at and all of that? Let's take 10 calls and hear from you. This is going to affect you, the people, no matter where you are. Uh, Once you're within the bailiwick of the Republic of Liberia, these enforcements are going to come for you, whether at your religious center or you go to entertain yourself somewhere, or probably you're doing a small business and then you put up a megaphone. They are going to arrest you, and what they're going to do to you, they know that very well. But let's see, how do you react? Do you think the government should continue with this, or the government should reconsider. 0776, because a government for the people will listen to the people's reactions to policies and programs that they will want to embark on, and find a way to work around it to ensuring that the best interests of the people are served. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104. For those of you in the diaspora, let's talk. This is our country. And of course, the government works not in isolation, but the government has to work in consonant with the whims and caprice of the people they serve. So, what do you think? Is this the best approach? Is this timely? Should we do that? Will it be okay? Will it be fine for you? Whether you're a religious person or you're a socialite, and just whoever you are, or you're a business person. Let's hear you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu Sherry.
Good morning.
Thank you very much. This is Peter Goa, and I come from Nima County.
Go ahead.
Thank you for the fascinating topic this morning. Abu, I think in my mind, the police are not doing well for the public.
Okay.
Look, you cannot infringe on the people of Liberia rights. Why can you come out and say you and the EPA collaborate to say, masses, laws, and things in the country? So, are you telling me that you're going to go down with us to seize all those who have electronic devices?
Of course, but the police are saying that it is a violation of the law, so they're going to come after you once you are amplifying your sound wherever you are.
No, I don't think the Liberia people are going to give credence to that. I mean, that alone is the abuse of the people of Liberia rights.
Okay, let's hear another person. Thanks from Nimba. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Are you ready? Okay, this caller is now ready. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. That's the first of 10 calls. Okay, let's take the second right here. Good morning. Morning. You got to put energy in your voice, my friend. Morning. Go ahead. Okay, we lost that caller. This is it. It's coming. Before you start making noise in the screen on the program info, this is the time for you to speak. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Good morning, Abu.
Morning.
Yes, Roland Harris.
Go ahead, Roland.
So, Abu, people get one create in no robbery and robbery, and the criminal activity to increase at all.
How stopping noise in the country means increasing criminal activity now. So when you tell the church people in the mosque to put the speaker down, like, oh, increase criminal activity.
People creating they turn away in the street and that music recording that music. So that means they're supporting their family way. Can't allow for eat music. If you take all that speaker for them and you not create job for them, how you expect people to live, Abu? How you expect people to live?
No, the government says you can live anyhow you think you won't live, but don't put your speaker sound up. Don't put your speaker outside. Put it inside and moderate it. But you can say when you do that, you're violating the law.
So what I gotta tell you is put all out there, they get there, yeah. Thank you, have a good day.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Are there no priority in the country anymore? Good morning.
Good morning, how are you doing?
I'm okay. Let's hear you. Government say no making noise. Everybody will put their voice down, put their speaker inside, or they will arrest you.
Yeah, but thank you very much for the program. We don't ensure our government should have done that a long time.
Okay.
This is one of the things that make us say election.
So you support you support that one. You think it's a good thing, right?
Yeah, because you can't take your speaker to bring on a public rule to embarrass the other people that are supposed to have no voice. In the next, some people will be playing their speaker. People who live in our community can't keep. So the government must do that.
So even the speakers to the church and the mosques, everything, you think the government should stop everything, right?
To me, if the government get about it, they should stop it.
Okay.
If you have your speaker to be in your church, if your mosque, at least the mosque bar is up, but they must lower it down. But the speaker bar in the church, they must remain in the church. Because the speaker bar up there, it's very hard for someone to get it down. But you can tell the mosque, please lower the speaker up there. They will not embarrass the other people that are around the community. And most of the churches, they live in the community. church headquarters, like Methodist, do places. Our churches in the house with us and embarrass people too much. So they must be able to, government must be able to put a phone on the ground for that one.
Okay, thank you. The other message here agree with the government, the police. They're making sense on this. Let's hear you. Good morning. What do you think?
Good morning, my son Abu. How you doing?
Morning. You're the fourth. Masisi.
Yeah, thank you. To the public, this is
the government say we want no noise. The place must be quiet. Everybody must put a speaker inside. Whether you church, you mosque, whether you bar or you whatever, put your speaker inside. No noise. What do you think?
So Abu, they posting the actually because they playing that music all the mosque begin that prayer. But stopping those things about we are hoping to finish. Our concern is our food. Our children got down in the school, taking jobs from them and give it to foreigner. Our children get jobs to do in the school, there is no food. You say you brought respect, but yet they say well.
Okay.
But you see people, like, oh, minutes, people will be solved. That's not an issue. Such an issue. Go to the board now. No update, Abu. Go to the board, no update. Everybody, nobody even anything for the board. What about one man and everybody budget goes on one man? Interest to them. We here for the board. They contact our speaker. So that our mind for the nothing happening.
Yeah, but no noise must be in the country. When you're selling your market, you go in your friend ear, you tell them over, I'm selling chicken for you, I'm selling potato grill. But don't be yelling. When you hear, they will arrest you.
Okay, I see that the whole country. And put it to the graveyard.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother Abu. And good morning to the Freedom family. My name is Curtis Hagley. I join you from the Regime Speaker District. So the way you're talking, the police, they don't know information dissemination. They don't know how to give information to the entire government for the executive down. The people don't know how to give information.
But how they gonna get all that information? They say the people making noise too much. So even in one side, he's selling your slipper, go in the people ear, tell the customer in the ear, but don't be putting megaphone, be yelling, buy a slipper, the police will arrest you because you're making noise, you're violating the law.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Because when you come out with regulation like that, you form the public what they want.
But any of the information they're doing now, right? They say they come in with enforcement that the information they own, so you must get ready. If you get church in your house, you must get ready to put the speaker inside.
Yeah, but people get stuck. People that want to silence certain group of people in the country while they are coming out so many things. You see the police come out with statement that we are war, but when they are war, they come out so them money again with the rest statement.
Okay. All right, thank you. We'll talk about that. This is the seventh call. Good morning. Morning.
Thank you. All the issue of the media, what I'm on the serious for sometimes I'm trying to talk to them. I think when we are free from sometimes you play the music that will go itself.
Yeah, that is who the young people that can be doing the music something.
Yeah. Even if there's a problem for the churches, they're not affected.
So by the way, when United Party men celebrating to Marisha, they can block the road, they put the speaker them all on the road. So all that wanted to they will stop it. Marisha will close. The other place they get right near how you call it, Central Bank to close.
I want to learn for everyone.
Okay. So you support it, right? You think it's a good thing? Oh my God, he sounded like he's in support the F call. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Morning.
Yes, Leo Pico calling from the borough. Tata will do it when you speak when you get into the dinner center.
Everybody will do it.
Everybody will do it. We put the dinner center or in our community, then he will do it. He can do that thing. Or one person a having a birthday party or a wedding anniversary, no one know ever on a set of everything, whatever he did, he will know the speaker too.
Yeah, but he can have the program indoor, it can be outdoor, the speakers can be inside.
So when you come in with a 7 to be blowing 7 hour ear in the player where the player coming from, he will know it too. But when we come in, have your annual address and thing or your birthday and inauguration, they will know the speaker too.
But once they put the law down, and then when the president addressing the Sudan, they will not put the speaker outside too. They got to carry inside because they say nobody will put it outside. But you know remember now he's a president, so there's a certain degree of immunity that he enjoys.
We're not going to immunity to who put you there. So every law got a session, right? So when they for in a session for the particular for
yeah, but I hear the president. I hear the president.
So you the president, the law for you.
No, the law for you, but the law also grants you some privileges as president.
So what the law to say for us too? And I will not get privileges too.
The law say you must put your speaker inside. You must be talking in each other ear. You must not be yelling. We want noise in the country. We get too much tension. We want noise. No, but why you just bringing Tantan in the dinner?
I'm going now. That man inside, in that Joseph Bagana John our food, in that click our toes, in that boss our ear, in that slap our brain. We'll join him all anything, we'll join him. I will pray the God that will be living, so he will be living. So we'll join him. Even here, our speaker will join him there. What is the problem? Whoever tells you in inauguration speech that you told us you will quote us up, and when you told us, you ever tell us in inauguration speech you will carry a megaphone? You ever tell inauguration speech nobody will tell on the street? They go for her. Just started. Once they will just record you up about thing, now we have no registration on, so that one you're there to reporting us too. Well, thank you very much. We'll tell us be running captive.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu.
Morning.
This is the voice of Richard Sambal. I'm a proud member of the Concerned Library for Justice.
It's just that when the law come into fold, that your community must or you get your police speaker outside, you have to put inside or the government will arrest you and fine you.
Abu, you know, I think this statement is extremely uncouth. I don't know what is out of order or that he lack the mental ability to think properly and make.
So, but when they say you may not disturb your neighbor, that one that uncouth being in that one again, my friend.
Yeah, I mean uncouth. So you come that was saying, we the Muslim community. Don't slow down. What? That is.
Not only you're the Muslim community, like everybody, even the Christian community. So they want like everybody. So.
I think brother a bunch of gangsters. The lack of fresh ideas, man. I think they got lack fresh ideas. They got nothing to tell us. I think that's why they lack.
Okay. Thank you very much. Somebody said the demon and take over. They didn't let the sound of God all over. So you're keeping your horses. Good morning. Let's hear you. Morning. You are the last caller. You got it wrong.
All right. So, thank you, Abu. I think the government actually didn't go home. The kingdom of such a citizen. Oh, why not making impact? That is focusing on. Why not making impact policy? That is focusing on. What we got to do talking about focusing on.
But when you go to civil, you know the people wait now. You know the president can travel to places. When they travel to other places, see the post say they're quiet, so they want to play to be quiet as civilization. They say y'all won't be causing us.
Abu, we get civilization like that. You have to do the permission. You have to be on part. You got that. You want to. You saw the city is spoiled. They started from somewhere, and now you can get bring law like that. Habitual law like that. One force your one agreement. It will now work. You will make a sense of work. Abu, we shall before you the American law to implement American law. Abu, when we did the permission before you can something up. It's a good. It's a supposed citizen. You can't get nothing to do with because you know for you. I got nothing to do with government. Because I can focus on Mikafu. I'm going to focus on. I think that is opening the environment. At least it will be compatible to do their business, to do what supposed to do. But the president party is causing everything pretty seven. So seven are causing no here, Abu. No seven, everything seven.
No, but that one executive that executive and emergency serene, so that one not part of the noise. The law permitted those ones, but the other noise it not permitted under the law. So serene for a category of people permitted under the law.
I'm not talking about I'm talking about the government will feature that.
I don't know which one of the government officials you're talking about, but some category of government offices are qualified under the law to carry serene. So those ones are under the law.
The police, 24 hours on the traffic 24 hours.
Yep. But our emergency now, the police on emergency, they gotta blow siren.
Abuja, they're giving no emergency. I can go to traffic, no emergency. So only one person in the car, two persons in the police service. They're up. That's not. So the law should be selective.
So you support they think here, or you think is a mispriority? Okay, thank you very much. And so we're gonna hold it there. It's up to the authority there at the Liberia National Police, the EPA. They have their own justifications and reasons for these, but this is where we are. The government of Liberia is taking stand against that right here this morning for you. But let's go to the other issue. Stay at the Liberia National Police. On yesterday, this is very, very embarrassing. The whole National Police, when I saw this, I was like, but why? You have not even accounted for the murders and the killings and the shooting and the brutality. You've not even accounted for those things. You're still being asked the hard question. Just last week, we were on a catalog of violations, human rights abuses, right? That's been drawn up against this Liberia National Police institution by a very prominent and, of course, powerful political individual, Jefferson Koji, the Secretary General of the CDC. You've not even answered those things. You've not even investigated those ones. Officers are shooting people and killing people at any moment they have the opportunity. So it appears to me that the police authority are being extremely embarrassed for their callous act of human rights violations and abuses to the degree and the extent to which they're running around looking for fly-by-night recognitions and grading. Embarrassingly, on yesterday, the police posted that they have been graded as the 10th best police force on the continent and the 70th globally. Look at that nonsense. This police under Gregory Kuma that was just flocking blind people, disabled people, tear gassing them. So who's going to give that award? You have a man who has decimated the reputation of the police, that very respected organization, institution. You're not even investigating to bring some of these allegations to closure. You're not even doing that, right? You compromise an alleged rape case, citing a fake DNA report that you cannot publish. When human rights lawyer, Councillor Tiewon Gonglo, wrote requesting the report up to date, the police is yet to make public. Up to date. What happened? The victim is, somebody was telling me yesterday, I can really confirm, right? That the young man that was sodomized, probably will need to follow that. I'm hearing some very disturbing report about the boy that got sodomized. But that's another thing. But we are talking about a police that connive to usurp the function of the of the Ministry of Transport and ceded that to a foreign company that has turned out to be extremely exploitative and corrupt. We're getting report that the LTM scheme at the SKD area there. It's embarrassing. Liberians are crying on a daily basis, and the police are co-conspirator in all of what our people are going through. They design bottlenecks to create rooms, right, to take money from our people. Now, so when you go, for example, for driver license, like sources have told us, you go for driver license, they will give you the test. They will give you multiple choice. They will give you road signs, and what else? They give you, I think, 3 separate category of tests. And then, ignoring the fact this is a scheme designed to take money from our people. That's the written test. Then they design a clinic there where you have to go, I don't know for what, you pay $3, extra $3 to get a driver lesson right now. And then the actual cost, I'm told, for the driver lesson is $55. $55 plus a $3, that how much there? $58 for driver lesson. And the police officers there. And then when you finish, but guess what? That driver test, driver lesson test they can give you, I'm told that just for formality, when you fail, it's about 70 up pass. But when you fail, when you below the 70 mark, right? Then they get a small basket under the decks. Those that have been there, you're listening, and y'all can tell me what I'm lying or that you are saying about everywhere, right? So you'll be dropping the nickel inside. Nobody can fail the test. Even they go to get a test of the board. So you're compromising the safety of our people, and then you brought in a system without any proper accountability, and you are giving driver licenses to people who fail basic tests and basic requirements. And there are people in police uniform compromising that. And that is the institution that telling, oh, they're ranked 70. That's how you can be ranked 70? Who wrote that nonsense? They say you're ranked 70, run 10 in the war. Are you kidding me? Why are you so desperate for glorification? Passing right, I'll be doing TikTok, all kind of thing, embarrassing the reputation image of the police. So that one that so the traffic corruption and extortions that can be going on, that kind of police that is not even reformed, and simply because the officers that are sacrificing daily in the street are denied the just benefit, and those at the top are the one milking. So the officers are compelled and constrained to design ways and means to get something which is inappropriate. So people can get a warrant to a police organization that is involved with these kinds of things that are so publicly known. It's a lie. Big lie. But it only tells you how these folks, they're only concerned about taking false narrative to blindfold you, right, and deceive you, and keep running the country into mess. If an integrated institution like the police, right, can be made to go this route, something that even when you ask the layman out there, will tell you, say, the police is terrible. The police under Gregory Cuomo is extremely terrible. Human right, no conversation about that. Constitutional right, no conversation about that. They can violate the constitutional rights and privileges of lawmakers and beat them with baton, right? And kick them and drag them on camera. They can do that. Once they have the instruction from other people, no recognition of constitutional limits anymore. Then what else? Land people, physically talented, can get beaten with baton and tear gas. Unarmed students, posing no threat and danger. A civilized police are supposed to be ranked 10th in Africa. Is supposed to be a police institution that is people-centered, that is democratic, not a police institution that open fire and kill protesters. peaceful and armed protesters. And these investigations have not even concluded, and there were no penalties for these actions, no responsibility for them. And who is supposed to rank you? So why are you taking the Labyrinth pool money, giving it to any kind of fake website to just publish nonsense and come and deceive the people with it? Go really go tell the sellers that are the police, they're the 10 best in Africa. They say, what kind of police? They want to work and be sucking Kinju on the road? Like the 10 best? No discipline. Absolutely nothing. Because those at the top only care for themselves. Look at police RG. Look at his fleet of vehicle. Every day, he's another sporting around. Another day is passing around. What the ordinary policeman in the street there. Even transportation is difficult. Even boot, they can't get it regularly. They got to squeeze it out of Kemen and Keke riders to go buy shoes and put it on their feet. So disgracefully, after the public pressure, they had to come out to say this. LNP issues correction on previously published global ranking information. Look at that. Look at how embarrassing this is. You're so desperate for some sort of recognition, some sort of stuff. And then you take that, you pass it, Mr. President, and they think the men are talking. You see, fake news peddlers, mongers. If this was a real war scenario, right? That Adjo will resign. This is deception. So you cannot be closing World Trade Center down for production of fake information and things. You closing World Trade Center down. Then the police, somebody inside the police doing fake website. And then no hair rule for that. Then you say, LMB issue correction on previously published global ranking information. Right? Previously global ranking information. And that the Liberia National Police has recalled and withdrew a recent publication claiming that the LNP was ranked 10th in Africa. So Gregory Como says to all of us that the information he put out there was a lie. He was trying to lie to you, so he now moved the information so the damage of finish. He admit to lying. This is a public shame and disgrace on the part of the police. So every time, we tell you that there's somebody they may offer showmanship, Gregory Como, and your days, and you have to add on course correct. But look, my brother, you may feel power today. There were people before you. Just do the right thing. Everybody will heal you. They say the Lala publication, what they put on, they say the police is ranked 10. To be ranked 10 in the war, you know what it means? Say that means Liberia is among the 10th country. The LNP is among the 10th police force on the continent. The over 52 countries on the continent. Liberia comes in the 10th position for a police force that is people-centered, that is civilized, that is respectful of human rights, that does not violate and abuse people, right? Does not harass and intimidate people. So all the one when we come to Liberia National Police, not there. So they to 10 position. So if Liberia can be, a police what with Gregory Como can be to 10 position, right? With everything that's happening in the Kinjo, all the things that are happening there to 10, then I mean Africa finish. Then all the other countries no police, and then the whole place finish now. No, then nothing. Then they say in the whole war, among the over in the whole war, like come 70. Eh? Globally. In the 2026 War Internal Security and Police Index, fake. They just say that in the police, they put fake thing together, same calling them, put fake thing together. Same calling pa. Eh? My man, same calling that thing you can be doing, my man. You gotta stop. Oh. Yeah. The girl to that play or doing all kind of thing. Oh yeah, you can't that you can't be lying, you can't be doing fake thing. So then then Cecilia was okay to be there. Because when you want last Cecilia say Cecilia say me, and I come in lie. Right? So that you can go sit down, you put fake thing together, you say LMP rank 10. Same man. I don't know why people can be like this. Same calling. You just go sit down, you say, oh, Gregory, and my man, the cigar now enter your head and now your whole head confused. You're sitting down, you go write nonsense. You say, oh, that really 70th rank police in the world. Eh? That cigar turning your brain. Hey, go talk, that kind of thing. They don't gotta be a product of cigar infested brain disorder. An internal review, according to them, I say, when we finish exposure, everybody talk about it. And Variety News of my friend, Mountain Calling and others, right? Did a fast check. Say, oh, they think police that allow that fake organization, now knowing that same engineer they want. Same, you better come tell how you manage to do the one here. Yeah. So that how you can prove that you know how to do to speak for the police more than Cecilia Clark. That Cecilia Clark there, she ain't go put fake news up to say, oh, the police deal. She never did that. Then how you say you know the job more than Cecilia? You can't. Then you can't lie. You say, oh, the police are 10 in Africa, the police are this. The police all just keep people in King George. They can't kill the other men in Congo town, kill the children in rehab, right? Beat the student and take all the girl student and clue on the street, on camera, dragging them on the road, breaking their arm. That kind of police will be 10 in Africa. Eh? Hmm? What kind of nonsense is this? Is it they did an internal review and established that the information was derived from an unverified and misinterpreted source, spokesman with a media background, and you don't know what basic verification is for public information of this magnitude? No, this was willfully done, knowingly, and deliberately done to mislead, deceive, and cover up for the excesses and the human rights abuses and the violations that this police has been involved with. And these nonsense publications will never ever do or rewrite these egregious human rights abuses under your watch. You will account. You can sponsor any kind of nonsense, diabolical publication. It's not going to immune you from the nonsense that you keep doing to our people, innocent people. Absolutely not. A review of the reference source confirmed that the Global Peace Index ranks countries based on overall level of peacefulness. Right? So they get by that sense. Is that when the Global Peace Index is doing that kind of ranking, first among everything that they look at the overall level of peacefulness. But does that exist in Liberia today? Will Liberia come near there? Zero. They saying that in their own assessment, they say, oh, no, when we did an internal review, and we see it, they will look at it. They other one, they pose it for all the countries out there, they will look at the overall peacefulness, and they will not inside. So we retract the nonsense that we put out there to deceive you. This is the police. The position assigned to Liberia reflects the country's standing on national peace indicator, not the performance or ranking of the Liberia National Police. This is a lie. The LMP regrets the error, and the LMP they regret no error. The LMP is embarrassed of the disgrace, the shame, and embarrassment. And any confusion cause. No, you cause no confusion to us. You only cause a further deterioration of your mutilated reputation. Your reputation is already mutilated, perforated in an embarrassing way, and then you come, you further tune it apart. Credibility questions right there. The LNP is concurrently reinforcing its internal communication protocol. Then Sam is my man, but y'all gotta fire Sam. Y'all gotta fire the man. This is reckless representation of the institution that pays you for its public relation purposes. This is a failure on PR. This is embarrassing. You don't reduce your organization to public disrepute, right? No PR trainee will tell you that. But again, these jobs are gotten based on, probably you can regularly sit down on the same liquor table, you can smoke cigar together, and that's how people can get jobs to people in this country, and this is what you get. So let's take calls. What do you think? 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers to call. And let's hear you, fellow Liberians, the police lying now, the police passing around. So my beginning, I can do the desktop publishing. You put yourself together, you create something, you tell the police, say, oh, the police, I all the time, they will run behind you, they will kind of take you, pull it up. Desperate for recognition. Good morning, let's hear you. Rescue police, nothing to Lala police. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Abu.
Morning.
I'm Stephen. I'm moving into my swap street.
Go ahead. Your voice is going down, so you got to put some strength in the voice.
Okay, thank you. You know, the police, when St. Police took over for the lady, the process in which St. Police took over for that lady, the public, we that for the public were satisfied. Because the lady was crying, openly on Facebook, and she did nothing wrong. That's because of St. Police connection through both the regime police director.
Mm-hmm.
When he's a regime police director, they have to get a regime because he also a regime police director. And then Mr. Brecker is a regime president. So this regime people will just have to bear with them, manage them, squeeze them, until 2029. Well, there's nothing we cannot do. I mean, the question is this. How will Liberia be the best police in Africa on the continent? Where is this? What is the police doing to be the best? I mean, I think the search engine they did, I checked on Google, I said they same work and killing police for on the continent was Liberia. I think that's what they should do. I mean, that's how they should report Liberia.
The most murderous police force.
Yeah, if you put it in Google now, you will see Liberia ranking there. You will see all of countries coming in now. You see Liberia between 10 and 9. They are ranking there.
Oh, I remember it very well. Thank you very much. I'm talking to the gentleman. Y'all gotta check it out. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Okay. Thank you this morning for your program. My brother, that's the failure we are seeing there. Because it's nothing to show us now, so it will be social life. We are waiting for 2029. It will be social life. Nothing they get to offer. How can you take money? How many million you took just to remove what you get called back? You're not sovereign. You're not even investigating where that money came from to improve our life. And you're bringing all kinds of fake things to confuse us. What is that? I mean, I don't want to say it, but the government, if I in the army, I owe through them seriously. I'm telling you that.
That beating you talking there. So, don't forget about that one. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu.
Morning.
I'm Patient Gray calling for people and remember on the concern I bring for justice.
Go ahead.
Abu, we've been saying this thing is show face. When the hair is ratty, they say will definitely get ratty. They government, they president and official, they are all liars. You will hear this.
Gregory measuring shoot up with the paper. The paper go get a fake Nigerian water, so he is like get on a fake.
Story will come from that. His story will come from that. They men and official, they are all liars. The person talking, they said, I made our citizen now is your face. When we say anything, you see that we hear the papi. The men who are official, they are all liars. And you know this time now the war is digital lies. Everything is on social media. What is probably lying? If you hear the man, that the two can be saying they come when they say so in our panel and you need me more. They fucking lie. Now they what I mean for so we come of the they men and children they can lie. They follow their children.
So, but you think the police? What we're looking at, the police, the police, okay, can't hear that kind of what?
The police don't carry a war. They woman, they regular woman. I give that and some people children when they put in jail. Before you read those drink, they come into that, to carry a war or carry children. They see when they make a lie. Now I want to lie, and I would do it.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu. How you doing?
Morning, Edmond Carr.
Yeah, I'm the visually impaired and pushing for the return, but we are a proud member of Concerned Liberian for Justice. You know, like I said, one of the sisters showed that thanks God for modern technology and to you guys. Because it's, the guys, you know, what was happening yesterday is that they were thinking back in the days where you would take more than 1 week before you get one information coming out. So that is how they were testing the ability of the Liberian people. But I'm so sorry for the Unity Party people. Because they were running with this and doing comparison. Oh, the 6 years, but the real government could not see this thing. Just on 3 years, see what the party has done.
So that they fake police thing they were running with it out.
No, they were running with.
I see what the UP begin say. The men are not sophisticated. They door. Oh, now me say you hear the UP picking from the UP. The man say men door the empty headed.
It is intentional. It was intentional. Because when you ever go travel with Waka to receive the sick and war, so they try, the thing is say they want to rebrand the police in it. You don't do that on Facebook. What you do, see the Liberian party say you're not doing well, and you say you know that you're not doing well. Start making adjustment in your country. When you make adjustment in your country, your knee will go up, then the princess will come towards you. You don't bring the police in it up there like that. They also say only withdrawing it and then saying mechanism will be put in place so that so who posted that day? You are the communication man. Who posted there? You were the one that posted there. If it was a serious money contract, he should have been suspended by now. Because he has brought disgrace to our country. Because this is not Waka Republic. This is not Lofa. Okay? How can the police be raised to 10 in the world? How? Jail, April 14, when you brutalize a peaceful student, you arrested someone, then you put them in jail. They were there, and later on before you go free them. Look at the King John massacre. Look at all of the things that you are doing in the country. When we tell you here, you say, oh, the opposition thought. So the time that you take it to clean the mess, it is late. You can't do nothing about what you have done. So the government, and this is why you will see all of the agencies, all of the ministry, and last time they will fake information to cover all their mess. But it is very, very late because they are not getting their shadow. They are fully aware that we are running after 3 years, 7 months now.
So when the police start lying, then who will tend to?
Oh, but he's a president now, and he is a chief liar. What did he say in the very U.S.? And he said, oh, well, okay. Oh, we're okay in Liberia. Everything was, we're okay. That's what he said. Okay? And because it's okay in your pocket, it's okay on your credit card. You drive $1.2 million vehicle that he has never drive good vehicle in your life. So he said everything okay.
So it look like Gregor was saying now behind the paper receiving in Nigeria war is it, but they think I can do this.
Yeah, the discourse here, the way we receive the wire, they are going to bring the image of the police. The thing is, they don't know that they are messing up. They are aware.
Okay.
But thanks to you guys, like I said earlier, happy visitor press freedom day to you guys, whether it is free or not. That's it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay. La government. They lie. Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Bobby Brown, calling from Florida.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Brother, thank you for the decision. Always performing on that is right. And most especially when this government doing wrong. You're telling me for our government to say the police can't this, that? This police, what we all know, disrespecting the citizen, beating on blind students, even lawmakers, and it's all to be a fair lawmakers, all kind of things they got grace in the war.
So I mean, even Liberian people rejecting the award for police in Zoom.
Even the last guy, a more the war police, and even come too much there. People don't say they can't see. Why don't we do that thing for? They made it confused, man. They made it too confused. Why are we behaving like they're making a contrast skin? They got to organize things. We're talking about the poor nanas. We don't even know what's going on. But we're still about now the lawmaker for that area who represented that district. And they say they can spare people now. That's all they're sparing. Because he telling all nothing about
that Thomas fell out. The mayor can have big program for President Waka. You know about that one.
It makes you get
Thank you, my brother. My man, they run it down. Yeah, that 2 million thing a year run it probably me I give when the time yesterday probably say on public radio that he walk from one song tomorrow. I said so by that time I didn't know, man. So one time me and probably we try all the way Vonjaman. And then they tell me say you got to go beyond again before you read. I said, well, tell me tomorrow that one not smart then. So how the man walk from one song? I said no. The story not clear at all, right? Then we move on the other one again. then a better ghost story, and I remember the Bible say he pour salt water in the better go pump the stomach and sell it to the fuller man. I said no, Papa no clear at all. So when these things happening, then you just know what's up, where we're coming from. From Bidigo, saltwater Bidigo to working for Wonsoga tomorrow. Now the police last say they get at war. Good morning, let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is Thomas calling from Waterford.
Go ahead, Kolako.
People don't understand that when still focus against president to all that you're working with the devil. So there is nothing good in from the devil. All the names are messenger of the devil. So no only like people now know that we put it in the lives.
Okay, thank you, Kolako, from Waterside. Good morning. That noise you're making in Waterside, the poor coming for you. Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm Honorary Manuel Poor, according from the third district now. Yeah, one man, American working to a deputy chairperson, board member. That's one intended getting the full person and drug. Another guy in the third district now.
Who are you talking about?
One man, American she working to Waka government. A deputy chairperson, board member.
Board member for what? For the police?
For LPRC.
Because we're talking about police. So what, how can Mayor Boto wanted to get full person?
No, I was doing that woman her maintenance. I know if you got political ambition, that woman want to kill me for one of my political brothers. She poisoned me in food. I never died this kind of a night. I got a feature evidence. She really another shit to me. She killed our late brother, my puto Yepan. I got a live video recording.
Oh, mama, a BBT you're talking in the morning.
Seriously, I'm not joking. I got live video recording on that woman. The woman ain't patient. Can't got to put the last me. I never died in this kind of a night yet. Everybody knows the story. Yeah.
So what's your name again?
I'm Honorary Manuel Poor. Yeah.
But have you reported these things to the police?
The police never hit a good number. She keep driving the guys into the cell and she keep driving the guys into the court. Keep playing on my kids. You got a permanent lawyer. I was having the man in Ghana, and the people took my phone, my money, my wallet, everything loaded for me to hire a different lawyer. So I even waiting for some of my tenants and my residents, to pay me my money so I can proceed on the case.
Wow, that's serious thing.
Very, very serious. Yeah, Winston, I don't know about this case.
And she working in Baga government too.
a deputy chairperson full memo.
To where? FPRC?
FPRC. The woman here lives in the scale. They brought up my photo Yipa. I got former public web meetings, so I got a lot of video recording on that woman.
So what you want to do about it now?
The issue I want to do about here, I want the first thing, I want to appear to let people know, and so I can see on this case. That's why I want to know. You got to get keep that I hear you. Because you certain gang got home that net, I'm arresting them.
All right. You can next week. Then we'll plan what to do about it. Okay.
Okay, no problem, Chief.
Because not small BB thing that you're talking. So can next week.
Very serious. I'll bring some evidence you see.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And this is the final call. Good morning.
Yeah, Amo.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. The police suppose they get a war, but the award are fake award. So what do you think?
The guy, what will get at the award?
We know that's something on phone website.
They get an award for America or where?
We know, but the police say they're the 10 best police in the whole Africa. Then they're the 70 best police in the whole world. The whole world, no police reach to them.
Lagoa is just a place of being a phone bar. A phone bar. Let me tell you something. A robber group, you call them police. They didn't want to come and get a war. A robber group, you call them police.
No, but they're all police now. You call them rebel. Rebel different from police. So why you think you won't call them rebel?
We call them rebel because they men are heading the police. The general commander who can let the police put a lot of people. Is that the call police? We don't call them police. We can call them police. I can tell you rebel police. I call them our leader group. I call them. People can put that. You don't see the poor killing people in King Kong. You don't see the poor put a lot of people here.
And that the blind people on sell looking someone away to me. Blind people, the poor game see good things start beating and tear gas in there. Yeah, man.
The blind people go protest to executive marshal. The police people.
Yeah, the old man there kicking them, beating them back to that thing was so sorry for.
A police who go and beat lawmaker and kicking lawmaker. Is that the what?
Yeah, but they just said thing around. They said that loud. They said they were lying. So they look at their own shadow. They say, gentlemen, were lying. So the police and CDC town police, which one to you better by the friend?
Oh, Abu, man. The CDC police was 10 times better in Africa than the police we see. They probably not we see here. You are seeing here. When people were protesting about Abu, they were giving them water, they fed them food.
So when people protesting now, what in the other police can get in? Damn it. No, but they police don't go. No, they police don't go. I think you talk about what? No, but thank you, my brother. Thank you very much, folks. We're gonna hold it there. They award thing, not easy. Everybody passing around looking for a award. Baga go hustle it, and the backlash come with girl say, my man, y'all gotta go tell the police too. They think allow. Didn't get on no award, but the person been trying to call. So let me squeeze you. Good morning. Morning.
Two million Tunisia is concerned like the of justice. You know, the people will always be seen. Who are getting a war? When the poor watching all social media, every day they want to put on their own policy. Killing people to kill jobs. in Lima.
They can just will get very common hat on.
Yeah. Then there are several people who get a war. Anybody that get a war, any country or any other nation will get a war. The people said they'll get the Latin and they said. So they were so ashamed that they put it that because they know that they are lied. No one get a war. They get going around looking for by force a war when nobody will not get it. Because the whole one rebel, Gregory Como and he killed. They are so rebel.
So you mean that by force a war they were looking for?
They were looking for by force and war. This is why they were going all around. The person looking for tomato and war. That a war there. But we are getting a war there. No was there. No minimum there. No difference. We are going a war. The next day they took it down. Go all a war. They play.
Oh, so Baga the next day they can take it down.
Yeah, the next day they'll take it down because they know that they are a war.
So, can be bien.
Thank you, Abu.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Crime Stopper. We come back. We continue right here on the big station, Freedom 87.9, the People's Radio. This break, we'll be right back.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you will report it. Don't take law in your hands for the real authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a you must talk it, I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must cross to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all.
Okay, Crime Stopper Liberia. Welcome back to the final lap of the conversation right here on Freedom 87.9. Just wherever you are this morning. Okay, so the police, a war bene, not police, one plane, that one there, not easy. A war bene, we're looking for recognition. So, quickly before we go to our conversation, there's this SOS I like to do for Jacob Town, right in front of the town bakery. It has been over 2 to 3 weeks, if not months, since an accident took place where a truck ran off the pavement along the road and crossed over and cleared the wire fence at the supermarket at the town bakery, right at St. Francis Junction, right, Jacob Town. So that has been there for forever. I don't know. Probably I was thinking maybe the police are trying to keep it for dark ground and do all of what they have to do but it has remained there. But the most dangerous part about it is that the truck also hit the light pole, the tension wire, the pole holding the tension wire. So, and it is scary. It has been there forever. So this is an SOS to the Liberian Electricity Corporation (LEC) to please dispatch the team to go there and do what they can to fix that. Have we become so bad off to the point where tension wire will be hanging over the people as low as that for over 3 weeks, and the government can make no intervention, ignoring the potential risks and danger associated with that tension wire for 3 weeks. And all the big people can be passing there. All the big people can be passing. This is recklessness. But again, we argue that rescue government, rescue reckless. Safety, protection. Maybe it has something to do with emergency response capacity at LEC. LEC seems to be going through a lot, though. Car may as well hit attention wire come over the people, the human being, and they're selling on air. Now, nobody, maybe any kind of storm can just pull that down further because the truck is still in the same position and is lying there. Mr. President, somebody should call the LEC folks to please go there and see what they can do. I believe the management of the supermarket, they've tried and don't have much. And even the police, I don't know why they kept it there. It's an accident situation, why they couldn't get this thing to the police station and all of that. What is the arrangement keeping it there? I do not know. But I'm just saying for the safety and the protection and the guarantee, safety in the area, please, LEC, go there and try to do something about that. Right at St. Francis Junction, Town Bakery, this accident scene occurred like 3 weeks ago, and it's been there. LEC probably is not, ignoring or not doing anything about it, and this is terrible. So y'all please fix it. Y'all please fix it. Like this week, y'all fix it. I don't know how long it's going to take the response time for LEC to respond to emergency situation when Lepo break. And then the tension wire comes way down, hanging over the people here, they passing. All the people selling. Okay, let's leave that. This is the rescue government. So a statement that's qualified and deemed undemocratic and, of course, irresponsible came out of the mouth of the Unity Party national chairman. Wait. Wait. A lot of Gregory come on. A lot of men this on. A lot of men stole 2023 report. They stole their friend report and go post it for themselves. Well, people doing research on the thing. Well, Gregory come on. I didn't want you to do but let me leave it. Got it tomorrow. If I don't want you to do by myself, I shame for you now. The other woman, what they say that Majabate boss. Easy. Majabate can talk too much. Then the other boss did what they go gain. But anyway, they say they not fire Majabate and so. And then easy. Right? This is rescue government. So y'all listen to the man. Come and listen to the Unity Party chairman, Luther Tappe, for yourself. And then we'll pick it up from there. We'll start the conversation right here.
Your business. But I believe in my heart, Unity Party will rule the country for over 200 years. Whatever you like it, you call it, by your business. But I believe in my heart, Unity Party will rule the country for over 200 years. Whatever you like it, you call it, by your business. But I believe in my heart, Unity Party will rule the country for over 200 years.
And you'll see the danger of undeserved power when you surrender power to people who really do not deserve it. You see the danger. What happens is that uh, it run them mad. They get they get they get crazy, but the kind of craziness is not like, or but it's a kind of craziness that comes over them. Listen, I mean, this is supposed to be the national chairman of a ruling party.
Whatever you like it, you call it, by your business. But I believe in my heart, Unity Party will rule the country for over 200 years.
Oh, the man said Union Party will lead this country. He said will rule this country. Rule as in RULE. So it's gonna be a rulership, not a leadership. Hmm? And there's a difference between that. So this is a very scary and dangerous comment that we must not only look at from the prism of regular opposition political or it's just the regular political chicanery and all that. No, it goes beyond that. Hmm? So whatever you call it, and we don't care about your feeling, how you see it, whether you accept it or not. And from what he knows in his heart, as chairman of the Unity Party, they will rule this country for more than 200 years. Hmm? This is even more dangerous than the Chewing Party. Oh, that was 100-year plus. But they're professing 200-year plus. So for 200 years, you gotta start breathing. If you must sit and allow this, so you gotta start preparing yourself for slavery, for abuse. You gotta start bracing yourself for all kind of unwholesome, undemocratic practices and tendency. Hmm? So it's a breeding dictatorship. It's a breeding anarchy. That's what the party chairman is saying. And the way you start to detect that, if people wear an attitude of class discrimination and trying to basically set themselves apart from the rest of the people and qualify themselves in a quadrant, right? That justify um dueling leadership or rulership for them, because they're going to rule the country as they're ruling, so they're going to continue ruling the country. I'll come to tell you what is the difference between a rulership and a leadership, and which one you should go for. In a democracy, we have leaders, we don't have rulers. You don't have rulers in democracy. So the party chairman of the Unity Party is announcing their departure from democracy. And they're saying, as a party, they're not departing from democracy as a party. They are departing with the country. The departure involves the country. So they're moving along. They're taking all of us from democracy to dictatorship, from leadership to rulership. Hmm? And rulership is not characteristic of a democracy. Hmm? Now, so let's talk about how these things are even further justified. So a young man who is supposed to be to a larger extent, refined because of the exposure of today's reality and all of that, cave in and goes on public radio and look within the organization and ignite a spirit of segregation and delineation between the classes that qualify for whatever should be the opportunity. Fellow Liberians, these are very important moments, and it's preemptory to a larger extent as to what to expect. What is coming upon the country is a whole bunch of problem. I don't know how many of us will survive through it if we should sit supinely and allow these things to happen. Hmm? A major reason some Unity Party partisans who were in the trenches, like in the poo water, dancing in the poo water, and they came out of that place with B-Sora with cocoa on their feet, on their behind, and they're passing around and they're smelling stink. So the reason all of you, after going through all those nonsense and stuff, right? The reason they're telling you, the reason you have not, let me come back and say a major reason some United partisans who were in the trenches have not been given jobs is because they lack the qualification and expertise. So this is coming from within the United Party, right? This is a problem we have identified. The young man said, as a party, that what they've identified, so they've identified that most of you United partisans who are in the trenches and doing all the things for them, say they've identified that you're not qualified and you do not have expertise, right? For a better way, to put it most is in a simple term, you are mumu. So a lot of you are mumu, you're bonsue, you're buffon, eh? And that's who you are, buffon. Imagine after dancing in poo water, one young man sit down on radio and call you buffon. You sit down, you look in your children's faces, your wife, all of you sitting there, and you listening to the radio. And young men look at your sacrifice and tell you, say you're a buffon. That what they can get you a job. Say you're a mumu, you're bonsue. That's who you are. And nikompu. That's who. So those guys are very, very, very dangerous. That's exactly what they are. So the man said, this is a problem we have identified, that a lot of the Unity partisans that you see we get job here and they passing around, they say they were in the trenches. These are buffons, and we're grappling with their buffoonery. We're grappling with their ignorance, their illiteracy. That's exactly what we're having problem with as a political organization. A bunch of mumu passed and sat around, they say they were in the trenches and they weren't all getting job. How can we get buffon job? There could be no better way to interpret this than that. They gotta get bar more. They may say, when you ask majority of those you see agitating for job to bring their qualification, they don't return. Say all the United Party buffons that can be passing around, talking, making noise, and agitating. Oh, we suffer for the party, we didn't get job, blah blah. They may say, when you just take your time and ask them to bring their documents, say they get nothing. They're empty-headed, numbskull buffons. That's who they are. They're not me saying it. That your own United. Let me tell you what's the main position. I believe you've heard. His name is Amos Colley. Amos Colley is the Secretary General of the United Party Montserrat chapter. Not even the youth league, but the Secretary General of the Montserrat chapter. And it may appear on UP Propaganda Punch FM. So Patrick Horner endorsed it. Patrick Horner, whose generator is taking over $3,000. Just the man, my man, go there, go on Punch FM and go say it. That we the one saying you. Go talk it. Say these buffons should move from behind and start giving you a hard time. Somebody was telling me somewhere, I know some group of United Party people went to Patrick Horner home and his wife drove them out. So y'all leave my husband now. And I'm like, really? Are you kidding me? Damn it. This has gotten serious. And then he sends another UP Peking. Said, go sit down, point of him. My man, go talk the thing. I have to move from behind. That one that y'all cry for y'all to cry. But I'm just telling y'all this is where we are. These are symptoms and signs of a group of people who do not have compassion, who are not empathetic. So you use the people, you get power. You're not even telling them that after realizing that you have some basic limitations, the party is designing this means to augment your capacity to qualify you so that you can be admitted into a different set of job to add dignity and value to you. But I said, no, we can't do nothing with y'all. Get up from here. Y'all buffon and y'all empty-headed, numbskull passing. But mind you, these are the people who are able to start to look at other people and say, oh, and you and other. So your own party knows that you're you're empty-headed, nonsense buffon, you're passing around pretending. I've been telling you, I say, UP get a more door set of human being passing behind and hiding themselves to say, oh, they clever. Let their own say, man, I can pull us out. The men say don't see them. Be adding, oh, they wearing their green. So, the numbskull idiots. That's who they are, right? So, Amos get bad more. Amos is a terrible guy. Amos look at his own men and what they were in the trenches together. Amos say, the men don't go to school good. Say the men are buying gray. They were not. They were buying grade. They were boycotting classes. They didn't go to school good. They empty. When you try to quiz them. So nonsense can come from in their mouth. Say that the reason why they ain't getting a job yet. So they mean they have a job, then they get a job to their girlfriend. Then. That one they can read good sentences. They mean the people who are in the trenches with job, they get a job to their girlfriend. Joseph, hey, you people, use up party. They've been talking all the nonsense, doing it to the people. Then the place supposed to go now to go fix it. That to the party chairman. The party chairman leader, the party chairman say, I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all do, right? We'll rule the country for 200 years, right? Say we'll rule the country for more than 200 years. I don't care what y'all do. I don't care what y'all say. We'll rule the country for 200 years. They men all passing around here beyond motorcycles, using motorcycles to get national relevance. That the men standing out and looking at the whole country and say, we'll rule the country for 200 years. So your boat chairman thing, what you own, right? What you can get from that everybody can benefit from it. You say, we'll rule the country for 200 years. The most, contemporary Liberia, the most disgusting party chairman, governing party chairman we've seen, right? That have shown the lowest degree of character is Luther Tappe. The first time in the history with all the proximity and power for a ruling party chairman to lead an avalanche of discontented, disgruntled partisans to the home of the president and declare the president home as a protest ground. That this may happen or not. This man is not most times not rational. And whenever he speaks like a man who just see himself, somewhere and has no clue and is just being used. And this is the same party chairman that was given money and say Independent Day, and not independent, but inauguration day celebration in the county. Up to now, he cannot give a count. He ate the country money, the county people money. He ate the county people money. And up to now, they cannot give a report, right? Let them make the report public. Let's see how those monies were utilized. When we are the way the inauguration went, no ventilation or there. The canopy was tuned up. It wasn't even sufficient. No seating. The food was not even sweet. Blah blah blah. So what happened to the money? And the Miata say, "Oh, but the party chairman will get the party chairman XYZ. I think 600,000 to have small party, so the play will not be packed. But to have party in all the country for the other people, so the play will not be packed. So what would do they want? They will say, when we talk about it, they say, "Okay, 600,000. So what's the money?" When we talk say, "I'm facing the report up to now. The report not can yet." Then the man jump up. The man say, "I don't care what you do. So you won't keep eating 600,000. You won't keep eating the county inauguration money. That's what you won't keep doing. No report." This is nonsense. It's not going to happen in our lifetime. This is inviting rebellion. You can't do that. Be democratic in your utterances. Remain in the confine. A lot, was sacrificed to get us to where we are. And you can't be a national leader, right? You can't be a national leader. Okay. And then you be making statements that are extremely counterproductive to a democracy. So the man is not even saying that the United Party as a political organization will govern this country in a way that she will continue to enjoy the confidence of the Liberian people for ages, for 200 years. Stuff. Speak it in democratic tone. Understand that you're still recognizing the presence of democracy. But when you speak it and you utter it in in an authoritarian style, then it breeds a sense of what? Concern in the people. What is going on? What are they planning? What are they trying to do? Now, why did the chairman choose rule over lead? Why did he prefer a rulership for the over 200 years that they have projected for themselves than leadership? Under a leadership, there are basic things that are guaranteed and respected, which is democracy, right? Under democracy. But now the party chairman of the Union Party prefer rulership to leadership. Hmm? Under a rulership demands obedience. Under a rulership, under a dictatorship, you have to obey, and obey. Hmm? Nothing more, nothing less. But under a leadership, right? Leaders earn the trust of the people. No, they do not demand, right, or squeeze out obedience from them. They earn the trust of the people based on the quality of service and leadership that they're providing. So you see the contrast? Hmm? So then you ask, why did the UP chairman carefully selected and chose rulership over leadership? Let's play, like we did not even hear the 200 years thing, right? But let's look at the war. Why did the men choose rulership over leadership? Are we prepared to go back or go forward? Are we tired with leadership and the positives it comes with, that we are willing to cave into the likes of Luther Tappe, who cannot properly account for inaugural money for the counties, to tell us that we have to depart leadership and democracy for rulership and dictatorship? Hmm? Rulership hides behind convoys and titles. When we embrace rulership, like the United Party through its chairman is projecting and proposing, or have already started internalizing and exhibiting, then you see what? Convoy, long convoy. What do we see today? The president has expanded his convoy. The president will disrupt traffic for 45 minutes prior to the commencement of his movement, anywhere he's going, even in the county, sometimes hours. That happens under rulership, right? No. Those are not attributes of a leadership, because you have to what? Ensure obedience. So because they want you to obey them, that's what they tell you. Stop 45 minutes while the president is still in the mansion or in rehab. 45 minutes, you stop the traffic along the road that he's using. And titles. You say what? Do you remember the vice president the other day? What did he say? Who is the former president? He's nobody. He's a nobody. When I'm moving, he will stop. So under a rulership, it's about title. Not trust anymore. But leadership, on the contrary, leadership walks into redemption hospital when the power is out and fix it. Leadership walks to JFK, and when there's a problem, we bed and try to find solution to it. No. That's what leadership does. Leadership addresses the cries of the people for power outages, which has become normal today. Heat is killing the people, no power, no responsibility to speak, and when they have to speak, they deny the very position that they made earlier when the Greens were here and they were benefiting from the monies that were paid by the previous government, and today they run the arrangement with Cote d'Ivoire and other sources in serious indebtedness, and they've become so irresponsible they can't pay, they can't service the debt with Cote d'Ivoire, and the Ivorians have cut power supply to Liberia, and today you have a dark man over here. Under rulership, they wouldn't talk to you. They wouldn't do anything. Under leadership will fix that. Leadership will write money like under the CDC and go and pay against the debt. Rulership chases awards while the nation lies in filth. Under a rulership, they care about award. They're passing around. We were just talking about the police, right? Folks. Under a rulership, attributes of rulership, they start running around for awards. Why former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and others are distressed by the overwhelming, embarrassing outlook of filth and dirt and diseases and stench all over the country, right? No water supply every time. You're hearing the other man, the one poor boss, the other poor boss. Rulership removes your name from areas where you deserve to be based on what region you're coming from, what countries you're coming from. What did we see? Right? The violations of tenure position and the removal of people from tenure position because they were believed to be partisans. Rulership expels dissenting opinions for ethical transgression. Leadership expels Yeke Koluba and equate his dissenting opinion to an ethical transgression. That is rulership. The ugly hands of rulership. And the party chairman of the United Party is saying for 200 plus years, this is what they have prepared to do to you, the Liberian people. I'm just warning you on what to expect. Rulership governs by press release, while leadership governs by presence. You know the difference? Under rulership, it was recently decree, or just resting and pull it out. And everybody must obey. But leadership will come to you and have community awareness, community conversation, and let's flip it back to the police. Because it looks like a rulership already at bay, the police raise a press statement to say, when you cause noise, to arrest you. But if what we are witnessing was a leadership, the police will embark on community engagement. They will sit with imams, they will sit with pastors, they will sit with church leaders, with mosque leaders, they will sit with businesses and communicate to them the reason for which this government policy, and they will work collaboratively to mitigating the noise. But under a rulership like we have, just put a press statement out there. The next day, empower the police, give them a gun, and put them in a pickup, and they're moving from one place to the other. That's rulership. Rulers take power. Leaders take responsibility. Let me tell you the difference. Rulers look at naked power. When you talk to them, they come after you. When you disagree with them, they deny you jobs. When you do not support them, they rob your companies and break you and take you out of businesses. They're plethora of example of that, right? They do not focus on the needs of the people. It's about worshiping them. What do we see today? Mr. Barker wants everybody to sing praises to him. And if you do not, you cannot get a job in Liberia. You cannot get a contract. Your company will go down, and that will be it. If you're in political office, you dissent against the president, right? They will expel you, they will ignore the laws, and they will remove you from your office. For Natikofa is an example. Yeke Koluba is the latest example, and this is what we have. So you see the difference in the choices between rulership and leadership. But when we have a leadership, when you have a leadership, leaders take responsibility. Leaders take responsibility. They respond to the Solomon border issue decisively, and they communicate findings transparently and openly. They do not expel people. They take responsibility of what's happening. They take ownership of what's happening, and they communicate with their people. That's what leaderships will do. Leadership who intervene when families' homes are being demolished and rendered homeless. They will send relevant agencies, right, to take responsibility for the citizens. They will not leave them and neglect them and abandon them. Leadership will do that. But under rulership, you're on your own. You can cry blood. You can sleep in the street. You can take your 2 months old, one month old baby and lie them in the street in the mosquito. The president will drive past you. There will be no intervention. Absolutely nothing. Cruelty is the penultimate baseline for rulership. You gotta be cruel, you gotta be heartless, all you gotta care about is power. Power. Everybody must just look up to you for power. So the chairman, the national chairman of the Unity Party says that they are going to depart from leadership and democracy in Liberia to dictatorship and rulership, and that's what you will be compelled to live under and live through for 200 more years. It was in your code. Under a rulership, your rights and privileges are abused and stripped off, and you can't do a thing about it, and you will be exploited and extorted in the country, and you will speak, your mouth will tear to your ear. Nobody will hear you out because rulers don't listen, but leaders do. Motorists, keke riders, taxi drivers. How many more times have you not complained about the LTM and pleaded with your government that this is not in your best interest and this does not look good for you? The government said, to hell with you. And this is what we are going, because the ruler has decided that this is how we're going to rule this country, and we must rule this country through these means. This is what we have. So for as long as they still have, and we still have a chance to talk to you, keep educating and expanding you and enlightening you, that's the purpose for which we sit behind these microphones. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. You have a choice: rulership and leadership. This is where we are. Are you picking them? Your man say your door, your empty header, your numbskull, your fool. That way they can get your job and your beat like that. So you sit on your look in your chair and say, oh, papa, I mean, you're dancing the pool, water, no job. Say, oh, the people say, oh, no, bogo. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Plus 231 86 500 104. This is Liberia. This is our country. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah.
Morning, go ahead.
I know when my name is Prince. I'm calling from Broadview Rainbow Community. Excuse me, you know I will tell you. We shouldn't cover the Palestinians. We need to speak for them. The old people that they put in power, that the old people will against them. So for all, we are unity for all. As far as we expedition, we are very happy. We don't even speak for them. We don't even stand for them. They will crap more than before. So thank you very much this morning.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning. The man who you caught it shot and go straight to the point. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning, brother Abu. Jefferson Silva calling from the Virgin Speaker District Edition of 11. Levin said, our president, Mr. Baka, you promised us during the campaign. He said, you and Eddie made a mistake. He blamed and said, he said, the children, the young people are behind Mr. Weir today because he do this. But he coming there to correct the young people mistake that they are behind Weir, and you grade their job. Today, you are denying every young man and women you are calling them today, they are not qualified. You are telling us Mr. President, please work on our promises. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And they are saying that they're going for 200 plus years. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my dear brother. My name is Tony McKelvis. I'm calling from Old.
Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah, thank you so much for that description of rulership and leadership. You know, the thing is, the United Party-led government full of that kind of dictatorship. Therefore, you will see it in all areas of life. Everywhere they go for the representation, you will see them speaking it out. Like any foolish people who will not understand that they are speaking out that they are a dictator.
You know what the Bible says? It says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Now, there is no axe to find a man's construction in the face. And William Shakespeare quoted, nobody will be able to tell you that this person is evil until they be able to speak on their evil. So Luke chapter was speaking on his evil to the people when you were addressing them, that they will rule Liberia for the next 200 years. What are you saying that? Is it only you alone in the Republic of Liberia Unity Party? Is it that they are the one that are favored? It means that they are going to hold on to power. But whatever means they can, they will hold on to power. This is something that's in all the country that we who are in opposition need to prepare for them. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
200 years breaking your home, seizing your market, and of course, render you into poverty. Do you agree?
Abu, if I tell you I agree, meaning I'm one of people who are what you describe reforms. If I agree, meaning I'm one of people who are not qualified enough to be employed under this regime who work in the poor waters. Abu, my name is Ishmael Kamara. I call you from Kingsway this morning. Abu, the issue here is, yesterday we heard from President Boakai while he was in Manasadi administration as vice president. He said it's one opportunity. Today, he's in the driving seat as our president. Even though somebody didn't vote for him, but we really wish that he could perform to indicate that yes, he really had a plan, but you're not given the opportunity. But unfortunately, he and all of his officials around him are just the same. They have nothing new. They have no good strategy. They have no good plan for our country. But rather they are there to even provide insults. They are there to provide provocation. They are there to tell us that they are not qualified as Liberians to work in our own country government. No, Abu, I think those that voted this government need to be wise enough. This government, the president and his officials, they have no strategic framework that can improve the country. They have nothing. They have zero to prove. I mean, that's one of the reasons why they are providing zero. I mean, they are intolerant to the extent that they don't even want anybody to create.
But they're saying whether you like it or not, they're going to rule the country for 200 plus years.
Abu, right now, the siren that is hearing behind me, I was just passing just now. I saw the Inspector General with a long convoy with 100 in one black jeep in the middle. He is riding with almost 8 cars. I saw just now.
So they're talking about it on the show, yes, about rulership and leadership.
Very good rulership and leadership. And when I'm monitoring you, Abu, discussing different definitions of rulership and of leadership. Leaders have to be who will take responsibility of the plight of their citizens. But then rulers would rather be more concerned about power. And in this regime, what we are seeing is just the same. People are only concerned about naked power. They are concerned about themselves. They are concerned about what they will gather. I mean, but let me say this before I drop a line, I wish others can come on. This government will be removed come 2029. Even people who voted this regime, some of them have been deprived of speaking. They are remaining silent voters today. They'll be called silent voters tomorrow, and they will vote against the regime. They will tell particular government and the country people will not go back to the two-way party. They will go back to for 3 years, and there's nothing to show to the extent that we have to go and bring put it there. They will know what the result that will come from it.
Okay.
People will realize that the country belongs to all. Thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning.
Morning, Brother Abu.
Morning.
My name is Mubazim Days. I do join the conversations for Slavery Crime Community. First, let me say thank you for the educated conversation. You see, I thought that little time get high, smoke some weed. So when you smoke weed and step a brain.
The men are revving, my man.
Oh, that Luther, what kind of revving? You can't call revving.
How you say revving can get high, my man? Don't do that.
What you talk lose? I was 200 years. Even the two parties are not new time.
So like what you must say revving can get high?
You gotta make it get high.
No, my man, don't do that about that revving, man. That man will go.
So, you see what they did? One of the corner, the corner, the top bureau, the party, get a beginning for the corner, social media, to be crossing, cross, and back cross. Yeah, like you said in the beginning, it was on.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Morning.
Oh, this is the Kumabo chairman, and I'm 3-1 people here joining from Sophia, the phone.
Listening to the arrogance on the party chairman and the preceding circumstances, it just lead me to this fight. You know, there is a great country called America, although sometimes we differ with them in some of their things to do, but there is something the road called the Declaration of Independence, which I will just try to borrow asset from it. I'm not quoting word for word, but trying to paraphrase it. And it says, it is.
Oh, Mama, I think your stuff go harmonize. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
One potential was one of my I would the woman of the you must say the about no thing. Get it to more people for
the boss they don't understand the whole leadership thing, so they're changing the rulership now.
Yeah, they just tell it to rulership now. Because yeah. Oh, no calling it up. Oh, they say, those children, no call. They say, they not get it. They not get you chair. They just looking to someone there. Someone commissioner, a commissioner, not minister working in the week. I would have won it. They just came to loot. They came to loot our country. After they finish loot, I want to let it go sit now.
No, but the party chairman said they're not going to sit and say that 200 they will year for.
They will go forever until they left us. They will go forever until they go out of the state. They will know how to move for in power. They plan no, they will be surprised. They will be surprised that how to be surprised. They say, how will my name came from in power? Yes, sir. Yes, someone they party for election. They say, oh my God, you see. We are so going to Balaban before they go. Go back before.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, I'm calling you from getting a family all over by man. My brother, they saying the money I really don't know. You didn't buy the minute right with me. I think it was two all of us when I know that school solution was in the car. They thought what you giving it, they seen on the radio, they're making it bad. That's what no in the car, yeah, that's one thing.
Man, I get it bad.
Yeah, I want even to call you.
He's already putting the volume on someone's way.
No, they tell me my team is still like a team is still like sit down and listen to. That's what they better do bad. They get another show my money on that.
Oh shit.
No, thank you.
All right, my brother. Thanks. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Morning.
Yeah, this is calling for Soja Monovia.
Go ahead.
Yeah. They make it smooth. We think it is
what kind of thing you're on with the pastor say you're making smooth? Other men say making drink.
Pastor, you want to go further for job? No, I cannot. You know your friend had it. And now you know when you want to further to go further for job. You're pastor, right? Yeah, Tony. That's about the rule for 200 years. But what if I have 29? We will go in the street.
Amen, fair power. My man, take that a man of God now.
Men of God. No, men of God. And then you get Abu. And you slow down, you go to I was telling you. But you know what it was say? What they said, and that's what part of nonsense. That's you tell me.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning. 0776 104 104 065 104. Liberians reacting to comments made by UP Chairman Luther Tape, where he declared that their party will rule Liberia for over 200 years. Let's hear you. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Morning.
Where we say, so the government can a little bit reflect our memory.
Go ahead.
My very first time since the government came to power. On my most paramount issue, I'm waiting for 2027 to 2028 to deal with sensitive issue surrounding this country. And those who are pastor in mind in this country, that's one of my major paramount points. When it comes to the government issue, local.
So you'll be coming for the pastor and the imam?
Yes. I'm definitely to die.
The fire for fire can be started.
They are very ingrained in my and pastor. They are dedicated the seat of the confidence of God. So I don't think the father in this country anymore. And those other pastors who are not made here in the post, and I hold a lot of pastors in my voice on air in
also $22 million you take it to month to increase the month more. Are they coming talking about credibility that will leave in power for less time? They come here have passed seven budget. How do we understand the budget have been passed? Every budget that came, they begin wuri.
Anytime they pass budget, they can pass it in the now around 10 o'clock. We're sleeping. Everybody going. I think they can pass the budget.
Then you're talking about you want ordain. Take the government around, the police around the 15 county in various communities. Ask each community to give a say about the police. If you can win a water of 10. You can come 50 in Africa if you say 10 in the world. Why is the credibility of the police to be awarded? The other police that don't speak on that. They on his credibility, his achievement under this administration. But signing a signature into lesson in this country, the first time in our history of our country, police director, signature on lesson. You bring foreigner to go into our data system. That's the achievement of the police. That's all. If you see the stretches and the imam for the false home, speak on how to be law, I don't care about that. Because they know for it. They don't want to come to get paid. The imam back up to them, you're going to pay them. Because they were carrying that message around our community. Look, I'm not worried about this government because the Bible spoke about giving them that kind of honorable title. The imam. What did your imam? You can walk through the rank and file. Before you become an imam.
So Luther Tabel didn't go through the rank and file?
You don't go through the rank and file.
All the time, knowing I just knowing to be beyond motivated born and looking for relevant thing, but all of a sudden.
Luther Tabel who ordaining as bishop. There are plenty of people that hear me. I'm a course of me. Bishop come to them at home, man. What makes them to be bishop? Because you play check? I want to make you bishop. Do you understand the criteria of bishop? Bishop was speaking in this country with Nuabo.
Okay.
Bishop Marco Fraser spoke here. Bishop Kura spoke here. Why would they want to current bishop there? You only spoke on one regime, Jomia. That's all they spoke about in this country.
No, the bishop is on board, chief. The bishop to be on board, to be on board and thought that's small thing you.
Yeah, that's all. So many people do what they want to do.
Okay.
People are already killed themselves, bro.
All right, Chief. Thank you very much. So this is it, right? While Mr. Weah was president, he called a referendum to reduce the tenure of the presidency, to have presidents going for 4 years, representative 4 years, and senators 6 years. The very United Party opposition resisted that. UP in power now, they say, in fact, then that time was 6 years, in fact, 200 years they're going for. So who got ready exposing plenty did you the year? Anyway, good morning. Brothers are dancing in the poo water. They say they're buffon now. Good morning, let's hear you.
Good morning, brother. This is Esanima Kamara calling from District 1, Maserado.
District 1, Maserado. Todi or what's that?
Yeah, Todi.
I say y'all get safe drinking water now.
Where we getting it from? What is it for doing? I know that can be the running for all.
But I guess Sir Joseph can do something in the play there. The message I on the base there or Todi say you know face all your
way there. Can do something, but they see what they put doing the running camping for all. Yeah.
But how you see
that? Once you see that kind of thing, what they put bring it up. Well, so they not able to country. They can't get our country to all.
So the way you look at it, look like they're not able the country, eh?
They're not able the country.
Now what made it? Just bringing all the different laws now.
Different things, and they just bringing it up. Look at that kind of thing, and they can't say nobody monopoly instrument. This that the thing you come for.
So the country giving it hard time.
The rescue they were talking about our idiot. The rescue all the woman was dancing, the water going from place to place. The rescue they were talking about our idiot.
Yo. The point even finish the sales here, then they're talking about 200 years.
Yeah, 200 years. Look at that and say, I know when they break, they not get anything to say. They just go to all kind of nonsense. Nothing to get to say. So that all I want, they want the money instrument, so that they want the way you got to do what I want. They are the way they can do in the country.
So what you want to tell the president the morning? Listen to all the kind of things that happen. What you rather think the president? You might tell the country over.
Yes, just tell our country over because they're not even able to do, and they don't even know where to start from. They don't even know. The bugger not even know what to call the last year.
Because when Daybreak today,
what made is that the time he became president, he was to call the two presidents, the two ex-presidents. To really kind Ryan said and say, oh, that you go past there before I can come. So there's a country I turn it over to you to clear me and work with me so I will can go forward. That the promise I made that I will not be able to do shit.
So one of his men on radio, he say, Mustafa created a message that the people there around Boaga telling him he might not go meet the other people there. So that means Boaga can make his own decision.
No, I will. That one they're not true.
Oh, but that Mustafa created, that means say, that message that the people around.
No, they're not true because you can't be 3% and somebody tell you say they want somebody up part of the play where you at. Then you go and go meet that person there.
But in case the B person, in case B person is quick to forget and you get small pacemaker issue, people got to be talking to you.
I don't get anything to say the money. The only thing I get to tell you, the party, then it's 3 days our country over.
All right, thank you very much from Tony. Okay, time is fast spent, right? But this person, let me just squeeze you. We're already out of time. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning.
I'm okay. Let's hear you.
This is Mr. Kamara from Europe. It's also district number 17.
All your name, Mr. Kamara?
James Kamara.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. You see, the thing was telling you, other people, they put in here, or the very enslaved suffering, we the Liberian people. Can you imagine Joseph Baraka to power and started putting people down for no reason? And then I go on the screen when Daybreak, people go say for them to fight. Then the one I hear, they say, I know, I can pull law down out the push police. And the police go to stop them and they make out from people and the Uber people. So how the people.
So they push people?
Yeah. It's what I can.
I know, but when they stop the push people and more Alina supplying water every day, you see the water pour boss, then what will happen in the city now? People sin will be all war.
I hear that, but our country, July 17, I protest. We'll be there for Joseph Boga to step down. Because the way he's running the country, president, we are saying things were better and things were fine. But when you're in opposition, we're just seeing all kinds of things criticizing the man, but you can't do power and the thing. The West won't say. When you start going after you, then they say you enemy of the state.
But the chairman said that 200 years been so we inside.
My brother, we more than inside, we just pray that God be all that we survive. We pray for now to 2029. We pray for the peace and stability in the country.
But you think that 200 years that chairman talking, you think the time you're talking, you really has sense? That sense you're talking about.
That man
Yeah, I'll come back tomorrow with Johnson. But look, folks, this is it. That's all the time we got to take calls. And of course, thanks to all of you that call in and air your views on the different issues. Right here, this is how we can shape and better our democracy. This is how we can hold our leaders accountable. Nobody must try to impede these opportunities for our people to engage. And this is what we are. Freedom 87.9, the People's Radio. It has been a wonderful opportunity. Thanks to all of you. This is how I like to go home. And until we see you tomorrow, do have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.
Ayo.